So Tom Brady did an interview on the Howard Stern show. And I've always said Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback ever. Arguably the greatest NFL player if you want to. I mean, you can make a strong case. And when you got six chips and the 9 Super Bowls, I mean, and his dominance for 2 decades is mind-blowing. And I am now glad he's in Tampa Bay. But my Buffalo Bills don't have to deal with him no more. So good luck to that genius Bill Belichick. We're going to see how much of a genius you are now. But anyway, Brady, and of course, I'm a University of Michigan fan, so that's why, that's how it all started really with that. So when he played against my Bills, I gave Brady his due and rooted for him for the most part as a player. And I think a lot of him as a player. Now, on the personal side, he touched on his interview, and most stuff is candy-coated. When I asked him about being a white man and privilege, he said he doesn't see color and so on. And I said, well, what did you expect him to say? He's friends with, unfortunately, with Donald Trump. That's a personal problem. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I get so tired of hearing white athletes and people act like they don't see this or that. It's there. If you got eyes, you can see. If you got an understanding of history or anything, you can see. To sit there and say, oh, I didn't see nothing, I don't know nothing, is the biggest cop-out. I have much respect for Chris Long, Howie Long's son, who won championships with New England and with Philadelphia defensive player, and much respect to Chris Long for acknowledging things. I applaud any white athlete that will speak out on something because we know white privilege is real. We know they never have to say nothing, don't have to even move to nothing. And I'd rather almost have you don't say nothing than to sit up there and say you don't see color or you don't see this or that. Of course you see it. Because I tell Tom Brady, aside from Donovan F. McNabb, how many black quarterbacks have you faced in the Super Bowl? Because you went against Kurt Warner and won. You went against Donovan McNabb and won. You won against Carolina Panthers with Jake Delhomme, and you won those 3. Lost 2 to Eli Manning. He's white. Then you also Nick Foles, who was white, but you beat. You went against 2 African American quarterbacks, which is rare. Maybe if you were using that logic, but that was separated by 15 years, I want to say, but 12 years against Donovan McNabb and then Russell Wilson. Okay, so that's 2. But how rare is that? You see, Eli Manning got you twice. And then you think about it, if you're looking around, how rare is it? You did beat Matt Ryan, and you beat Russell Wilson, and you beat the Rams. And, but my point is this. It was 2 African-American quarterbacks he opposed in Super Bowls, which I guess you could say that's pretty progressive because compared to Joe Montana, he saw none in the Super Bowl, okay, that when he was in, And so depends on when you're coming. My point is this. Don't sit there and say, oh, I, don't see this or that, because it's a cop-out, And you're in a situation in the mountain right now, and nobody's going to take your money from you. I would love to see a white athlete be candid. It doesn't happen that often, A white person that has some type of situation to come out and say, yeah, it's racist out here, and they treat black players differently. And if Tom Brady came out and spoke up for Colin Kaepernick and came out and said, yeah, the NFL needs to have more black owners and general managers, and I do business and everybody pretty much looks like me, that's not making America great. Yeah, imagine him saying that. That ain't going to happen. But anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about the Tom Brady interview with Howard Stern and his white privilege. Like I said, the GOAT quarterback and arguably the greatest player ever, if you want to go there, where, what have you. However, he got white privilege. And I'm just pointing that out, the obvious, for some who didn't know, when he says he don't see color. Give me your thoughts and your takes. Hit that like and subscribe when the bell rings in the video. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. And people need to be honest about what's really going on. A lot of times, rose-colored glasses, just because you work together, don't mean that everything is together. I'm out.